Well, because Jim Garber said to me, he said after I did a show about 2 months.
Over there by the side of the road, looking down from a tree, eyes glowing in the night, looking mean and staring at me. I'll give you all the room that you need. Possum in a tree. Never mind the one-way road. You'll go anywhere you want to go. You'll never see me standing in your way. And if you start walking, I'll make you stay. You look so creepy cool to me. Possum in a tree.
welcome to Bob's Barn Jamborees on this nice Mother's Day, sunny Mother's Day. Glad you all folks have showed up. Going to be watching John Hatton and Mike Ross there from over Bath, Michigan. Going to be enjoyable time here. Next week will be Paul Sam Colgrove and ukulele group. Friday night is the uke karaoke here, where we pull down that big screen and play, and everybody, you're going to witness our new projector. It's a wonderful thing. We can see stuff now. Over on my right is a jar that helps for donations. Help Linda and I keep this thing going for the watchers and players. We don't charge people to come in, but we try to promote this type of music in the area. If you haven't been here before and you need to use the restroom, go out that red door you came in, go up that green ramp. Through that heavy glass door, there's a restroom off the lookout room, another one down on the left, down that hallway for the kitchen. Just keep turning a bunch of lefts. You turn into a bathroom. You'll either turn into a bathroom or be in one.
I wish I was a bathroom sometimes.
Yeah. Anyway, let's see, please turn your cell phones off, leave the cameras on, take all the photos of these guys. They'd enjoy the promotion. Why don't you put your hands together and give John Hatton and Mike Ross a nice welcome.
There's hundreds of people here today. It's great.
So, we'll start out with Billy and Low Ground.
Sure.
So I live in Bath, Michigan. We moved there when I was about 6 years old, and I'm still considered what?
And outside?
A newcomer, yeah. I'm still considered a newcomer since 1960. Cucumber, yeah. Wish I had a cucumber right now.
Oh, salt too.
A little bit of salt, not a lot of salt. Because there's a lot of people that have lived there. Their ancestors moved there before Bath was even Bath. So anyway, John lives in Pleasant Lake, just outside of Jackson, Michigan. Yeah. And I had to drive down there and back a couple times yesterday, and it was really fun. Because the freeways are nuts right now, and I caught a train on the way there yesterday, and I caught another train on the way back. So not only did I have to mess around with all the detours, but I had to wait for trains too. So it was exciting. Had a lot of time to think about stuff. So we're gonna start out with Billy and Low Ground, and
It's the key of C for the.
that's key of C, yeah.
Yeah.
So we played a dance last night for about 3 hours. So we should sound halfway decent anyway. Say.
Doc will be proud of you.
Yikes.
Dave, be proud of you.
I don't know if anybody was paying attention, but I played 3 A parts on that on the second time through it. so,
Good old tune.
Yeah,
It was worth it.
yeah.
It was.
That's called A+.
That's
A
right.
plus, yeah, A plus.
Gotta have that
A
extra
one, A
part.
two, A three, A
That's
four,
right.
and, yeah. I don't know about anybody else, but
Yeah.
I'm a nervous wreck.
Oh, it shouldn't be after all that
But-
driving yesterday.
But not to worry, because I was born a nervous wreck. What are we doing?
Somewhere, somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder
Do a
if I'm-
Bradley Kincaid song. One of many that he collected. He was from Eastern Kentucky. Ended up going to college at the University of Chicago. Joined the Glee Club. His biggest hit was what was it? I just lost it.
I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't listening.
He sold 20,000 copies the first
Yeah,
month.
20,000 copies of a book or a record or a song.
Going with 20-some verses.
Oh, the one with 20-some verses. What's her name? Barbara Allen?
Barbara Allen. That's right.
Bam! Look at that. That was a good guess.
We had
It
a.
only has 11 verses,
Well,
or maybe 14.
no, there's quite a few. We had the underwater folk song contest one time down at Galax, and
Underwater.
yeah, and we told anybody that could sing the whole thing underwater would win.
Wow.
Nobody won. Anyway,
No, yeah.
well, you ready?
Yeah.
All right.
In a cool, shady nook by the side of a brook, 2 young maidens were fishing one day. They talked as they fished. The younger one wished for a true love she never had known. The other one said with a toss of her head, "Cheer up, you have no cause to be blue. Your love you've not met, but he'll come to you yet, for there's somebody waiting for you. Somewhere, somebody's waiting for you, you. Somewhere, somebody's waiting whose smile is true. Sometime you'll find somebody who loves you true. Somewhere, somebody's waiting for you, you. Then a youth passing by heard the maiden's reply, and he joined in that chat having fun. Your love you've not met, but he come to you yet, and I think that I might be that one. She thought for a while, and she said with a smile, "Oh, you may be that one, that is true. But if you are wrong, you won't worry long, for there's somebody waiting for you. Somewhere, somebody's waiting for you, you. Somewhere, somebody's waiting whose smile is true. Sometime you'll find somebody who loves you true. Somewhere, somebody's waiting for you, you. Somewhere, somebody's waiting for you, you. Somewhere, somebody's waiting whose smile is true. Sometime you'll find somebody who loves you true. Somewhere somebody's waiting for you, you. Somewhere somebody's waiting for you, you. That's Bradley Kincaid's song. I like that song. That's such a lovely song, and I try to sing it real pretty. So some songs I don't sing very pretty, but
Most of the
I
songs
like to do
we're
that
singing
one.
today, we're going to dedicate to the mothers
Yeah.
out there for Mother's Day. And all those women that were once daughters or
They're
have
probably
daughters.
still daughters.
Well, they are, but
Yeah,
But not
either.
daughters.
they're either daughters or sons.
that's right. So let's go to D,
Okay,
and we'll sing Cherokee, or play Cherokee Lady.
Cherokee Lady.
Yeah.
That's
is
a real popular tune right now.
It's a tune that was written by the late Bobby Osborne.
Bobby Osborne wrote it.
Yeah.
He doesn't play it right though. We learned it. Me and well, I think you did too.
Yeah.
Me and John both learned it from Kathy Anderson, who's a great dance caller, and she plays the banjo and piano. And we actually learned it from her like 35 years ago or something, from her banjo playing. So we played it that way all these years. And a few months ago, I because John always says, well, Bobby Osborne made that up. And so a few months ago, I looked up on YouTube and listened to Bobby Osborne playing and went, well, what do you know? We don't play it like that at all.
He played the A part in D minor, and we
Yeah,
played the
his
D.
is more modally and minor than our version. Maybe we'll learn it the way he does it someday. I don't know. But it's a real popular tune, at least in the Lansing area right now. Want to start it? that tune
All
up
right.
and for Kathy Anderson for teaching it to us.
Have you ever played it yourself?
That's a great tune.
Good job.
Y'all played that one yet? I know some of you have.
About an Uncle Dave Macon tune.
Yeah,
She's got the money too.
okay.
She's got the money.
All right, this comes from the playing and singing of Uncle Dave Macon. And the rich gal that he met one time. And everything he thought about her.
What keys this in? I played the harmonica a bunch last night.
D.
Bob's a great, Bob Orshening is just a lovely, great fiddle player. And so a lot of the stuff that I played last night for the first time, I just played it on the harmonica instead of the fiddle. So now my mind is going in two directions.
Let's do it in D.
In D, okay.
No, it's in. Oh, what key is that? That's the wrong tune. Okay.
I'm just as fond of beauty.
I'm just as fun.
That's the wrong
Wrong key.
key. Okay, here we go.
C. Try C.
I left my,
Or G.
I left my keys at home.
You did, okay.
I can't really
Well, let's do
help
it in
you
G.
out.
Let's do it in G because I know I can do it there.
Okay.
Well, I'm just as fond of beauty as anyone could be. Those rosy cheeks and pearly teeth I dearly love to see. And I know someone who has it, but it isn't me or you. She is the sweetest girlie and she's got the money too. Oh, don't I love my honey, and won't I spend her money, you bet. I'm as happy as a flower that sips the morning dew. She is the sweetest girlie and she's got the money too. Well, she always takes me riding whenever she comes round. She has the finest Cadillac and Buick in the town. And when she says she loves me, well, I listen, wouldn't you? She is the sweetest girlie and she's got the money too. Yes, don't I love my honey, and won't I spend her money, you bet. I'm as happy as a flower that sips the morning dew. She is the sweetest girlie and she's got the money too. Well, I popped her the question if she would be my bride. She said I was the sweetest loving man that lived or died. And I told her that I meant it, and she said she did too. She is the sweetest girlie and she's got the money too. Yes, don't I love my honey, and won't I spend her money, I'm as happy as a flower that sips the morning dew. She is the sweetest girlie and she's got the money. Play it now.
He's got the money too.
That's right.
You got the money, honey, I got this time. Heard that?
Yeah, that's a great song.
That was after
Yeah.
Was
he
it?
got done. Yeah, he was wagoning before that. He didn't have much time then.
We didn't have no time.
That's you too.
Yeah.
Yep. Well,
you want to go to A or you want to do something
yeah,
else?
what are we doing in A?
We could do Texas.
Texas? Okay. You have to start it though, cause
Okay.
I like the way you do that
All right.
guitar part. Really appreciate y'all letting us come out and make noise here for you. It's more fun than a kick in the head. And I've been kicked in the head when I was laying on the floor one time and a neighbor kid came over. She was 3 years old. I don't know why I was laying on the floor, because we had a bunch of little kids. Maybe that's why, I don't know. And my head was on the floor too, you know. And that little kid came over and she went, kicked me right in the head. I don't even know why. And this is more fun than that. So
That's good.
what are we doing? I can't remember now. Okay,
Yeah.
here we go, Texas.
Texas. That comes from the playing of Henry Reed
Henry Reed
from Virginia.
from Virginia,
Yeah,
I think, maybe.
yeah. Well, we're in
Where are we?
A. We're in A.
Where are we now? Oh, we're in A.
Yeah, we're in Lake Odessa.
Lake Odessa.
Yeah.
It just blew my mind years ago. I was out here, we were playing a wedding out here. Me and Dave Langdon and
The
Larry-
Scarlet Runners.
no, yeah, it was the Scarlet Runner, but Brian Heffron couldn't play. So he had to work or something. So Rick Hammond sat in with, so it was me and Larry Johnson and Dave Langdon and Rick Hammond and and we were playing on a yard that runs up to the lake, okay? And we were here in Lake Odessa, and I said something about it, and they said, no, that's not Lake Odessa, that's Jordan Lake. And I said, what? What are you talking about? That's not Lake Odessa? No, of course not, it's not Lake Odessa. And that messed me up for like 30 years. I'm almost over it now, but not quite. Obviously, I'm not quite over it. So,
Let's play an Ed Haley tune,
what?
4:30.
4:30. So Dave Langdon asked me about playing this tune. He still says he doesn't know it. But he asked me about playing it, learning it and playing it. And the first time I heard it, I said, well, that just sounds like Cripple Creek. So I didn't learn it for about 10 years. And then somebody or another played it at Snyder Phillips Jam. And ever since then, we've been playing it a lot. It's a great tune. I wonder how it goes. G
Yeah,
chord
yeah.
in the A part there.
I like
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Shall we go to F?
We go to F, yeah. I'm not so used to playing by myself. Most of the sessions we have 3 or 4 or 5 fiddlers playing, and bunch of guitar players and mandolin players, and one guy, Harmonica Joe the Dinger, he plays the harmonica and the hammer dulcimer. Every once in a while we got a guy that comes and plays bass with us. This is that Pretty Shaky String Band jam that we have every Wednesday for the last 50 years about. We got a last year, the Pretty Shaky String Band got a Michigan Heritage Award, so
Yeah.
that was pretty cool. We're all pretty happy about that. And the thing about the Pretty Shaky String Band, it's like the mafia. You come one time and you're in, and you can move to a different country or whatever you want to do. Go out in outer space, go to Mars. You're never getting out of the Pretty Shaky String Band. Once you're in, and that's it. So even if you quit playing music,
Yeah.
you're still in.
Locked in.
Yeah, you're locked in, and that's it. So I don't know what we're doing. What are we doing?
Want me to sing one first?
Yeah, sing a song.
You'll do that.
Are you picking up John's voice good?
Okay.
Raise that mic up a little bit.
I noticed,
Oh, that works. That's good.
I notice John's sitting a little farther away from the mic than I am. Are you picking up his vocals all right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
That'll help right there.
What are we doing?
Treat my daughter kindly.
Oh, yeah, I think I play that on the, I don't know, something. What do I play it on?
So this I got from visiting Mike Seeger one time, and we went down in his library, and he pulled this out, and this is an English folk song that was basically had a lot of lilting in it. And I heard the Copper family sing it, and
Copper Family. The Watersons sang it too.
and the Watersons, and then all of a sudden I heard the Skillet Lickers do it, and it was totally different.
I don't think I've heard that. I haven't heard
And,
the Skittle Lickers.
Yeah, it's wild.
Wild and crazy.
Yeah.
They were really wild.
So I brought it back and rounded it all out so that it made sense to me. But I still play it in the key of F.
Some people, when we're in a jam session sometimes, because we like to tell people where stuff comes from, you know, gives me a chance to talk and say something that, I don't know. Sometimes people don't want me talking.
Yeah.
But one of the guys, he says, come on, let's play, you know, because he's only been playing with us for 10 years. And so he wants to get on with the music, you know.
Yeah. Thank you.
Lovely song.
Yeah. So now we'll play a couple of F tunes. Wild Hog and the Red Brush, and
What is it? No.
no.
Wild Hog in the Woods.
Wild Hog in the Woods, sorry.
That's
and
totally.
it is a different tune. Yeah, all right. Wild Hog in the Woods, and Safe Harbor Rag or Reel, depending upon what your point of reference is.
I think we used to call it Safe Harbor.
Rag.
Did we call it Rag?
Rag, yeah. But I've also heard the same tune called Safe Harbor Reel, which is amazing.
We heard a rumor that it was made up by a guy named Dick Walton.
Well, there you go.
This guy, Steve Parker, put out a couple of books of, 3 books, I think. One was,
3 completed and 1 in the works.
that was
Before
one
he
of
picked-
them?
there's- it's-
Oh. One was Clawhammer Banjo,
Yep.
and then one was
150 hot fiddle tunes.
for mandolin and fiddle,
No, that, right,
and then the other one was
Rags.
ragtime stuff.
Yeah.
And we'd been playing Safe Harbor Rag or Safe Harbor Reel, whatever. I can't remember what we called it 40 years ago. It had an R in it, though, of some kind. Anyways, we've been playing it for all of that time, and then when I bought this book of from Steve Parker, he had the composer as
Dick Walton.
Dick Walton. So there you go. I think he was one of the Walton family on that show that we watched back in the 70s or whatever it was. He was a cousin of Mom Walton, even though his name was Walton, because I think Ma Walton and Pa Walton were first cousins or something like that. I'm not sure. I have to.
I think you're starting a new story.
I'll have to look that up and revisit my research. What are we doing now?
Wild Hog in the Woods. It's one or the other, a rag or a reel.
Yeah. So I don't know if, probably, you know, a lot of people can do two things at once. I can do two things at once, but if the third thing comes along, I think the first thing goes by the wayside. That's why sometimes I accidentally back into a tree or something like that, you know. So I was just now, when we were about to switch tunes, I was kind of looked over to Sid to see if, you know, to give him a nod or something, to let him know we were going to the second tune, and I fudged the start of the second tune a little bit because my mind was distracted. And Sid, of course, he wasn't paying attention at all. To me, he was paying attention to the music because he was right there. When we switched, he was right there. Anyway, so.
You want to sing a song?
Yeah, let's do the Daddy Won't You Be With Me. You want to do that one?
Yeah.
I don't play anything. Well, I usually just sing it myself and play the guitar, but
You want to do that?
no.
Okay.
I'm not letting you go walking around goofing off. You got work to do. What key do we decide on? D?
Sure.
So, I got married the first time when I was 3 weeks into my senior year of high school. And my oldest daughter was born 3 months before I graduated. Anyway,
And how long were you a senior in high school?
I went the whole, you know, I graduated when I was 18. But then I was a grandfather about 5 times or so when I was still in my 30s. So now I'm 70, pushing 80 hard, but I turned 70. I say when you turn a decade, like if you turn 40, then you're pushing 50 hard. And people kind of get mad at me and give me looks and stuff, and I say, well, I didn't make it up. So I'm 70 now. I turned 70 December 23rd of 53. Nope, of
24.
24. No, 23. 23. I don't know.
Okay.
Just you listen back to the show and try to figure out what I'm even talking about, because I have no idea. Anyways, we just had our 14th and 15th great grandchild, twins, about a couple of weeks or so ago. So I have 5 kids, 15 grandkids, and 15 great grandkids. And the reason I'm going through all this, I could name all their names, but it'd probably take, you know, up till 5 or 6 o'clock. Anyways, I'm going to sing a song that I made up when I think Mary might have been pregnant for Emily. So I made this song up back in 1983 called Daddy Won't You Be With Me.
It's a good one.
Yeah. Nope, she was born in 82, so it was a few months after. Emily was about 6 months old when I made it up. So, anywho, there you go. Have a nice day. Thanks for coming out. See you next time. Here we go.
Sing it.
Here it comes. It's a girl and she seems to be happy, so carefully tying her shoes. She learned yesterday, didn't want to play, and she shows everyone what she can do. There's a coloring book on the carpet, a couple of dolls on a chair, and this little girl has a dance with a twirl and a dress that balloons out with air. She says, Daddy, won't you be with me? Daddy, won't you come and see all the new pictures I've colored for you? Will you sing a song for me and stand on your head? Then get to the heart, tell me, why is it red? Daddy, won't you be with me? Dance with me, 1, 2, 3. Don't keep me waiting, I can't stand here all day. Well, she's gonna be 11 next weekend. You know, sometimes it's age that's what counts. A child in the spring, woman blossoming, and she's weighing the 2 ounce for ounce. A morning in the 5th grader's playground, an evening where she tends to brood. With homework half done, sister's on the run, and she's picking too long at her food. And she says, Daddy, won't you be with me? Daddy, won't you come and see all the new pictures I've colored for you? The way you sing a song for me and stand on your head, then get to the heart, tell me why is it red? Daddy, won't you be with me? Dance with me, 1, 2, 3. Don't keep me waiting, I can't stand here all day. Yeah. On the way home from work and she's singing, she feels pretty safe in the car. Southward east wing, she continues to sing, wondering if he'll pass out cigars. Kitchen, it stays pretty spotless. Her spirits, they stay pretty high. The nesting instinct leaves little time to think and no reason to wonder why. When she says, Daddy, won't you be with me? Daddy, won't you come and see all the new pictures I've colored for you? Will you sing a song for me and stand on your head? Then get to the heart, tell me why is it red? Daddy, won't you be with me? Dance with me, 1, 2, 3. Don't keep me waiting, I can't stand here all day. Strum it a little bit. It's a girl and she seems to be happy. She takes to the milk right away. Joyous baby sounds and she's gaining by pounds. She'll get a new tooth any day. And she'll say, Daddy, won't you be with me? Daddy, won't you come and see all the new pictures I've colored for you? Will you sing a song for me and stand on your head? Then get to the heart, tell me why is it red? Daddy, won't you be with me? Dance with me, 1, 2, 3. Don't keep me waiting, I can't stand here all day. That's it. So happy Mother's Day. People. Thank you. We got a couple more probably.
Yeah.
2 more maybe?
At least 3.
3?
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do something in G,
Okay.
and then I'll do Earth to Heaven.
Oh, you want to do that, shove the pig's foot
Sure,
a little
we can
further
do
that
Yeah,
higher?
yeah. Good too.
Do. This is a tune that actually comes from the playing of Marcus Martin, and I think I might have learned it anyways from Mark Sewell and Dave Husick. Maybe, I don't know.
This is on my list of G tunes with 1 chord.
Is that it?
That's it.
You never know what's going to come out when you start playing. great tune.
Huh?
Not a great tune.
It
Very
is.
good too.
Okay, the last thing that Uncle Dave Macon ever wrote was a tune called From Earth to Heaven. And it's all about him driving driving wagon.
Driving a wagon.
Yeah, I was going to say tobacco wagon. That was another friend of mine from North Carolina. But anyway, he drove a Mitchell wagon with 4 mules. And he always said that the mules were in charge and they knew how to get wherever they needed to go. So there was no fool at the end of the line. Because he was always getting home. So. Well, I remember the year I began to haul. It was just one summertime. Back then, in the good old days, you could find whiskey, beer, and wine. And I'd walk right into any saloon and I'd drink till closing time. Never was a night that I couldn't drive home, no fool at the end of the line. 'Cause I've been wagging in for over 20 years and living on the farm. I bet $100 to a half a ginger cake I'll be here when the trucks is gone. And I remember when the bone dry come, you couldn't find whiskey that was good. So I done quit all of my drinking and gone to serving God. 'Cause I like to go to big meetings, yeah, I'm gonna tell you why. I like to sing and pray to God, sweet heaven, when I die. 'Cause I've been wagging in for over 20 years and living on the farm. I bet $100 to a half a ginger cake I'll be here when the trucks is gone. Play it now. Now a motor car's got a guiding wheel while I hold my line. And when my feet and body get cold, I'll be walking half the time. But I'll stick right to my 4 mules, they understand my talk. And when I holler, they get right, they know just how to walk. 'Cause I've been wagging in for over 20 years and living on the farm. I bet $100 to a half a ginger cake I'll be here when the trucks is gone. My motor car, she's mighty fast, but my wagon, it has good speed. 4 good mules and a Mitchell wagon is a favorite ride, yes indeed. When I'm on my way to heaven, I'll tell you how I feel. Rather go to heaven and drive a wagon than to hell in an automobile. 'Cause I've been wagging in for over 20 years and living on the farm. I bet $100 to a half a ginger cake I'll be here when the trucks is gone. Play it now. over 20 years and living on the farm. Bet $100 to a half a ginger cake, I'll be here when the trucks is gone. Bet $100 to a half a ginger cake, I'll be here when the trucks is gone.
Yeah.
Tell that one away.
It's 4 o'clock. You guys want an encore?
Encore.
We'd like to have an encore, yeah. Thank you very much.
What course should we get on?
Let's play Buggin' the Taters.
G?
D.
D, okay.
Want to play that?
Sure.
I don't know, just showed up in my brain. Here's a tune that came from
The Hillbillies.
The Hillbillies.
Al Hopkins and his Buckle Busters, they were known as.
And it's one of those tunes that sounds like you're just about to go into Ragtime Annie. It's got 4 parts, half-length parts.
Yeah.
So you could play it for a dance if the caller was willing. Mugging the taters. Thanks a lot for letting us come out and play for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks Sid too. He's a great bass player.
Yeah.
Oh,
I feel like we're in
What'd you
the.
think about that, you guys?
one more tunes that I think.
If you like this, tell people. If you don't like it,
Don't tell anybody.
Good job.
we're gonna turn the lights on. Maybe we can find some musicians
Glad you feel better now.
do
Oh,
a
yeah,
jam
me too.
here. You'll all be home by 3 in the morning.